Larry, good to see you. Today, we are talking through 5 signs your advisor is doing real financial planning. A lot of financial planners claim to offer comprehensive planning, but there are a few obvious signs to determine if your advisor is really working for you. First, is your advisor helping you define your goals and objectives?
Yeah, absolutely, Erin. So many people in retirement call me and say, "Hey, I've got X amount of money. Is that enough to retire?" And I don't know. That's just a number. We have to
Yeah.
determine what the real number is. What are you wanting to do? What's your objectives? So we can create a spending plan along with that number with other things that you have in your retirement. So
Mhm.
very important to help you define those goals and objectives.
Right. Isn't it so funny that a lot of people, yeah, think it's a number at the bank? So much more than that. Number two, a real financial planner will gather details on your assets, liabilities, income, and expenses.
See, and that probably is they're all important. They're all foundations or, building blocks there. But I find so many people that really do not understand that. Again, they're working so hard for that number that we just discussed that they're not looking at debt, maybe on credit card debt or a car loan or what have you, is that we need to know what those assets are. I've had several people like, hey, I want to really save a lot more this last year or 2 years. Like, let's pay off debt that you're paying 12, 18% interest on. So very important to have the whole picture in order to make
Mhm.
those right
Mhm.
decisions.
Mhm. So much more than just investments. Number three, a good planner will help you optimize Social Security. This is such a complicated and so important, such an important decision.
Especially for a married couple, it really matters for
Mhm.
both, but married, widowed, divorced, it's so important that there's so many rules surrounding that it truly can make a couple $100,000 worth of difference in your retirement if it's used properly. Some people are worried, hey, it's going to run out before I get there. There may be some means tested one day, Aaron. In my mind, there's got to be something, but generally taxes will take care of that. That's what I feel most of us feel is going to happen, but
Right.
critical to get some advice on the right time to claim and the right procedures and doing that, coordinating with your other assets for sure.
Right, exactly. All right. One sure sign that your planner means business, he or she will ask for last year's tax return.
One of my favorite subjects is taxes. Is I share again with all my clients is if we can save you 5 to 7% in taxes before we pick a something to invest in, would that be of interest? And it could mean that much in coordinating Social Security,
Mhm.
coordinating withdrawals from your IRA, 401k. So you can't do that without a roadmap or a blueprint, and that blueprint is that tax return from the previous year. And people really, I find they really appreciate that because a lot of planners do not ask for that tax return. It is just another, it's just like your number. It's very important to go along with your number for sure.
Yeah, they're all pieces of the puzzle, right? That's what I'm hearing you say.
Absolutely.
And number five, estate planning and financial planning often go hand in hand. A good advisor will ask to see your estate planning documents, or if you don't have a plan, they'll help you set one up.
Absolutely. 2 days to create an estate plan, yesterday and today. That's my favorite motto with all my clients. And, yeah, you see it there: wills, power of attorney, advanced healthcare, trust. Uh, you know, estate planning, I personally have a little bit of a bias toward a revocable living trust, but we got to have something in place. If you put a will in place with your power of attorneys and advanced directives, that's just critical that happens more times than not, whether it's a living probate if somebody gets sick or something, or the death probate. That's just an important piece. That's you can't create a good financial plan without having that come in and be at the end for sure.
hmm So, it's so nice to talk this through with you, Larry. I think some people are going to watch this video and realize that they are probably not getting comprehensive planning with their advisor. So, if they'd like to talk through these components with you, what's the best way to reach you?
Give us a phone call at our office, which is 615-216-1048, or they can go to our website, which is www.sfawealth.com.
All right, perfect. Larry, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Aaron.